Captain on the bridge.
Alright, captains, we are back here on the bridge, and today, yes, we got something to go over from the Star Trek Online X feed, so on screen. Yes, captains, before we get into this video, do us a huge favor and hit that like button. But also, if you're new here, welcome. Consider subscribing here to the YouTube bridge, where we're always on the lookout for like-minded captains to share our love, passion for Star Trek Online, but also things Star Trek. Now, with that said, here we go. Yes, so caps, there are actually a bunch of things to go over on the X feed, at least 3 blogs, but what we've decided to do is separate them due to just sort of what they are. This being one of them. There's 2 others, one that will release tomorrow, and the other one that we just want to kind of put attention to and spend time on that solely. You'll see the videos on that, captain, I promise you. So, but for this video, we'll focus on this one here, as this was just released today. So the new, I'm not even sure how to say this, AREORE, sure, Miracle Worker Juggernaut. Captains, if you know how to say that, let me know in the comments below. Juggernaut, the Juggernaut, the Juggernaut from Star Trek Lower Decks is coming to the Infinity Lockbox on PC this Thursday, but releasing this, of course, the day of the release of this blog. So there is the ship, unique looking, and yes, I did watch this episode. I'd have to say it's quite imposing in how big it is, and again, it's gonna be a Juggernaut. Personally, off the looks, can't say I'm interested in it, but I'm glad it's coming in game. So let's head over to the blog here. So command the AREORE Juggernaut. Juggernaut? Bruh, isn't it Juggernaut? Is it just me? Correct me if I'm wrong, sorry. The ongoing run of the Infinity Lockbox will soon be updated. Here we go again with the AREORE. I'm gonna just call it the R Miracle Worker Juggernaut from Star Trek Lower Decks. I'm having problems saying that name. The ongoing run of the Infinity Lockbox will soon be updated with the addition of an all-new starship. So, beginning on November 14th, so players on PC will be able to command a powerful ship from Star Trek Lower Decks. The here we go again. The AREORE, sure, Miracle Worker Juggernaut. Juggernaut. Is that how you spell? No. This huge and powerful ancient Juggernaut. See, look, they can spell. Look, they can spell. I'm like, bruh, it's an R. Oh, anyways. Has a full Miracle Worker primary specialization and is the first AREORE ship to appear in the game. Now, I'm guessing this means they're going to get more. I can't remember off the top of my head the other one, but there might be possibly more. This ship will arrive on console platforms on the 3rd of December. See, this information here, they need to kind of put out with the blogs. Hopefully moving forward with DECA, they include this type of information, because I get asked, when is this coming to console? When is this coming to console? Whether it be event or ship that's already released on PC, especially if we've covered it already. Sometimes they include it. I'm not saying they don't, but having the date included on every blog is going to help the console players. So continue reading for further for their full details on this new starship offering. So the AREORE Miracle Worker Juggernaut. See, they can't look at this. Copy and paste. Is that hard? Anyways, the mighty technological powers of the ancient warlike AREORE civilization were thought to be buried for all time. I'm going to be saying that a lot, aren't I? Yet, when the Drukmani came to their planet to claim salvage right over these vessels, the AREORE once again took to space to fight the threat and defend the USS Cerritos NCC 75567 against the common enemy. Now with the ships proven space-worthy once more, only the best captains can pilot these vast ships and take advantage of their powerful frontal batteries. So here's the ship details. Of course, Tier 6, Faction Any, required rank, must complete the tutorial. Hull mod is 1.6, shield mod 1.15. The weapon layout is 5.3. Device slots 3, bridge officer stations. Here we go. The Commander Tactical Miracle Worker And Lieutenant Commander Engineering Intelligence. Beamful. This is going to be a beamful ship for you, Caps. Or cannons, whatever you want. Lieutenant Science, probably going to be cannons for those who want to push numbers. 1 Lieutenant Science, 1 Lieutenant Commander Universal, and 1 Ensign Universal. Console slots, 5 TAC, 4 Eng, 2 Psi, 1 Universal Scales with level. I feel like this is going to be a prime ship for ISOMAGs. You're going to have 6 slots for ISOMAGs if you go T6X2 this bad boy. So keep that in mind, Caps. Base turn rate 6.5, impulse mod 0.15, inertia 60, plus 20 weapon power, plus 10 engine power. Can equip dual cannons, Miracle Worker Innovation Ship Mechanic, the Cyclical Quantum Slipstream Drive, the Console Universal, which is the Trinary Strike, innate power included Devastation Lance, and the Starship Mastery Package is that of a Juggernaut. Again, they spelled it right. Good on them. So you get plus crit chance, plus crit severity, plus hull regen, plus all damage, and the Starship trait is the Beating Wings. Admiralty stats, so you got your Eng 43, Psi 29, TAC 54. Special 1.5 critical rating from TAC and Eng. So console power, Trinary Strike. Under AREORE, scatter beam of anti-proton, polaron, and tetryon energy builds up in front of your ship and then blasts out from the front of your ship with a chance to hit and damage any ships within 10 clicks. These beams of energy also bypass shields. While this console is attached, it also increases your shield regen and kinetic damage resistance rating. Here's a tooltip for it. So 135-degree targeting arc. After 1.5 seconds charge up, then 2 per seconds up to 10 seconds for up to 10 seconds. Scattershot anti-proton, polaron, and tetryon damage, 100% shield penetration. And it's 60 seconds recharge. That's pretty quick. Starship trait, Beating Wings. The AREORE used to be a technologically advanced and warlike species whose beating wings can be heard throughout space. This trait utilizes their technology to protect your ship when the hull drops below half and not only repels your enemies but also placates and confuses them, while 3 AREORE Hawk fighters are summoned to protect the mother ship. So the tooltip, so when reduced below 50% hull, creates a 5-click pulse with placates and confuses all enemies in range in that time. Spawns 3 times AREORE Hawk fighters who appear at the far edge of pulse where they engage the enemy. May only trigger once per 60 seconds. And the innate power, of course, is the Devastation Lance. Deliver the full force of the AREORE's wrath as the energy created by the ship's systems is what is that? Coalesced. There you go. Coalesced into a devastating combined beam of anti-proton, polaron, and tetryon energy. That got me. Coalesced. Tooltip, 180-degree targeting arc, anti-proton, polaron, and tetryon damage. It's not that's a Devastation Lance? Is the same? Huh. Alright, well sure. Why not? They're gonna still do the same thing with the lance, or that I guess you captains who are gonna get the ship are gonna find out, but that's the stats of the ship. I can't say I'm interested in it like I'd mentioned before. I'm not saying it's going to be a bad performing ship. It sounds like it's going to be pretty up there and you can really go ham on it in terms of performance by going ISOMAGs. We'll have to see. But for us personally, doesn't really look something like we want. It looks like a Batwing, to be honest with you, Caps, to be honest. I think that's where the inspiration came from. Now, I do remember this episode. They're like the owl-like alien species, I believe. And that was quite the interesting episode, I shall say. If you captains watched that, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, that ship is coming there to the PC bridge. And again, that is going to be on the 14th. If you caps especially love Star Trek Lower Decks, this is going to be something to add to your fleet. Again, this ship is releasing this year, but you can get this ship in next year's event campaign price if you want this ship really badly, and you can get it for free. You can essentially get it for free. Now, this, of course, is the Infinity Lockbox. Captains, I do not recommend opening any boxes. you know our recommendation, or if you're new here, this is my recommendation. Buy keys on sale. Wait for the sale to be over. Put those keys on the exchange after the sale. Rinse and repeat until you have enough EC to just buy out the ship straight out. You may have to wait a month, 2 months, but that's a guaranteed way to get the ship. I have seen captains open 250 plus boxes and get nothing. If you want the guaranteed way to get this ship, if you're going to spend resources anyway, that is the best way. So, not to say that I haven't opened any boxes, I have, but I've set a limit and stayed within it. 20, 40, maybe the max I've done is 60. Have I won ships over the years? Yes. Handful, maybe 5 over my career here in Stowe. But it's something that if I really want, again, this event campaign that we have going on is now a staple in Star Trek Online. Hopefully stays until like forever. So that is a way to get the ship for free with a little time investment and of course patience. So captains, that is this video. Apologies for not being able to see that. And I just that just name is just weird, but also fixating on the spelling there. But it's just something that we see every day with almost every blog, and hopefully moving forward, even that small little detail, Deca will actually fix that. And please, Deca, get more pictures, get more GIFs in these blogs to show us these ships in action, just as a tool for selling them to the captain. So that's the video again, Caps. Do me a favor, hit the like button, let me know in the comments below if this is a ship that you're going to get this year, and or if you're going to wait for next year or future event campaigns. And of course, subscribe here to the YouTube bridge, and we'll leave it on this note.
Live long and prosper.